Tourism industry is regarded as a non-smoking industry since it has been directly benefited to the development of state's economy, can generate foreign revenues, create job and investment opportunities, and direct and indirect flow of income to all walks of life. Therefore, all the government eyes on tourism as a tool for inclusive development of a country. Due to devastating COVID-19 pandemic, ASEAN tourism is one of the hardest hit economic sector, and all the ASEAN member states have had huge sufferings on their respective economies and impacted on socio-economies of the whole ASEAN people. In the tourism sector, ASEAN member states have been cooperating to implement the ASEAN Tourism Promotion and Marketing activities through ASEAN Tourism Strategic Plan 2016 to 2025. Soon after the World Health Organization had announced the COVID-19 as a global pandemic, Special ASEAN Tourism Ministers meeting on COVID-19 was hosted by Secretary General of ASEAN on 29 April 2020. All the ASEAN tourism ministers shared their respective preparations to respond in order to mitigate and revive the regional tourism industries during the pandemic.
The said special meeting shared views and recommendations on the areas of regional strategies, public-private partnership, joint tourism marketing and promotion, safety and well-being, travel facilitation, connectivity, technology, and strengthen cooperation with dialogue partners and international organizations. As this is the pandemic period, the ASEAN tourism sector has strengthened the ASEAN Tourism Crisis Communication Team, which has been acting as the focal point in the tourism sector to coordinate with the relevant sectoral bodies under the ASEAN regarding the crisis.
During the ASEAN Tourism Forum 2022, hosted by Cambodia in January 2022, ASEAN tourism ministers officially announced the international tourism community that ASEAN tourism is reopened to be more inclusive, sustainable, and resilient.
All the ASEAN member states will foster in the preparations to receive back international tourists to the region in terms of destination cleanliness and management, reskilling and upscaling of tourism professionals to ensure the quality services in accord with new normal guidelines and standards enacted by respective member states and entry regulations. I would like to provide some information on what ASEAN is doing for the regional initiatives regarding the tourism. As we are promoting ASEAN as a single tourism destination, ASEAN will accelerate joint tourism promotion and marketing efforts for the whole region as per the ASEAN Tourism Marketing Strategy 2021-2025. ASEAN is now under process to develop the regional safe travel stamp based on the adopted ASEAN guidelines on health and safety for professionals and communities in the tourism industry. Moreover, ASEAN will continue cooperation with +3 countries such as China, Japan, and the Republic of Korea, India, the Russian Federation under the respective tourism cooperation frameworks. In addition, the ASEAN tourism sector will continue to extend cooperation with tourism-related private sectors and development partners.
Welcome to Myanmar.
Since the beginning of the pandemic, the government has introduced COVID-19 Economic Relief Plan. In addition, the tourism sector has been offered license fees exemption, deferment of taxes and rent payments, and provision of soft loan. The ministry has reduced the rental fees for the government-owned hotels, including granting the deferred payments of rental fees and exempted the license fees extension for the hotels, travel agencies, and tour guides.
To address the impacts of COVID-19 pandemic on Myanmar tourism sector, Myanmar Tourism Strategic Recovery Roadmap (MTSRR) 2021-2025 has been developed, and it is comprised of 18 strategies and 93 specific actions in order to achieve immediate, medium, and long-term goals for strong recovery of our tourism industry. As a follow-up implementation of Myanmar Strategic Recovery Roadmap, MDSRR, the Ministry of Hotels and Tourism has been implementing Entending Myanmar Health and Safety Protocol, which aims to certify the COVID-19 safe services endorsement to businesses in hotel and tourism sectors. The purpose is to build visitors' confidence through the provision of safe services in Myanmar. The ministry has also launched the Entending Myanmar Health and Safety Protocol website. The online e-visa service for business visa applications has resumed since 1st April 2022. Moreover, with an aim to develop tourism sector and to have a harmonized tourism with the neighboring countries, e-tourist visa applications will be allowed and accepted from 15th May 2022.
Tourism sector is the key driving force for recovery of economic development in the region. So it is an important of solidarity among the member states and to sustain and continue our spiritual cooperation to enhance the socio-economic of the people of ASEAN and global community.
An urbanscape that displays glorious Islamic architecture and natural greenery, Brunei Muara is the embodiment of traditional culture coexisting melodiously with urban classiness. If you'd like to experience staying in a kampung house on the Brunei River, book a night in an authentic kampung air house at Kunyit 7 Lodge or Terata Setiawan. Thrill seekers can have their choice of fun through an ATV adventure tour at MPK Katimahar Agri Park, practice their tactical skills at the paintball arena Jerudong, or dive in for exciting water sports activities with pony divers and oceanic quest. For those who prefer a more tranquil ambience, enjoy a hearty bowl of soto at Soto Babunini as the sun sets over the horizon. Go on a mangrove safari along the Damwan River or feel the sand between your toes at the Tanjong Batu Beach. Whichever your tempo, you're sure to find them in the smallest district in Brunei. Overflowing with culture and nature, Tutong is home to the many sights and experiences that are nothing short of enriching in Brunei. The district's natural beauty, comprising clear lakes and serene forests, invites visitors to immerse themselves in its peaceful ecosystem. From learning about the native species of wildlife, including flora and fauna, to meeting and interacting with the friendly locals who will be happy to share the beauty of their culture. Tutong offers a unique experience to those who are ready to uncover its treasures. Take a trip to Tasik Marimbun, an ASEAN Heritage Park, and make your way to the Eco-Ponies Garden for the perfect excursion and relaxation. If you're hungry for adventure, book a weekend at the Bintudo Green Spring Resort for all the recreational fun you can handle. To really get to know Tutong, visit attractions such as the Homestay Alaigayo, Anak Pulau or Hagap, Lamin Warisan and 7RKN to learn about the place's rich history. There's so much to see and so much more to do. If you don't know how or where to begin your journey in this beautiful abode, here are some itineraries and activities that guarantee the most fun-filled adventures for you to take on in Tutong. Much of Brunei's economic development is owed to this district, where oil was discovered in 1929. You'll see many landmarks that commemorate Blight's rich oil and gas history, such as the ubiquitous Nodding Donkey, the stunning Billionth Barrel Monument, and the immersive Surya Energy Lab. For the nature enthusiast, strap on your hiking shoes as you explore locations such as the Luagan Lalak Forest Recreation Park, Wasai Teraja or Teraja Waterfalls, and the Tropical Biodiversity Centre.
Selamat datang ke Menara Besar.
To learn more about the district's secluded Iban culture and community, visit the Mendaram Besar Longhouse and Teraja Longhouse. And before you return home, relax with the locally produced brew at Labi Coffee Farm. Referred to as the green jewel of Brunei, Temburong is a vast emerald landscape full of wonderfully exotic flora and fauna. Visitors can come here to escape from the hustle and bustle of city life and to relish in the beauty of nature. Nature and hiking lovers will love the recreational parks scattered across the district, ranging from relaxing strolls to more strenuous but well worth climbs at the Bukit Patoi Forest Recreation Park and the Batang Duri Recreational Park. If hiking is not exciting enough for you, get your heart pumping at Fremi Rainforest Lodge and Adventure Park with their exhilarating selection of water and adventure activities. For a dab of local culture and cuisine, visit the Rumah Panjang Sibut, MPK Senuko, MPK Batu Apoy, and MPK Belais Clan Buddha Buddha. Want to spend the night underneath the stars? Book a night or two at Sumbiling Eco Village or the Abode Resort and Spa. Get up close and personal with nature.